Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggy's here. So now without any further ado, let's get at today to himself here. Today, we'll be reacting to a newer video that recently came out. Sorry about that. And overall, I wanted to go ahead and check it out since I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna come out maybe like in like a few weeks or maybe like next month. But the continuation of an interview with Ennard is here, just today. So without any further ado, let's get on to it. Please go check out everybody part of the actual self here. They all work really hard to support. So please, please, please go check them out. Link down below. Now, without any further ado, I am not gonna lie. Like I said. I did not expect this to actually come out today. I thought this was gonna come out like maybe in like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe like half a month, but it came out today. So overall, I'm really excited to see how this goes. So let's just get right into it. Show me some J Gems. I'm really excited. There we go. Press play.
There's nothing we can do. We've tried everything already. We're so useless.
Oh man, never thought I'd miss that know-it-all.
Damn.
At least she had things figured out.
I'm such a moron. What was I thinking, trying to do everything by myself when I can't do anything? I'm really so arrogant and self-centered for this to be the first time I felt guilt.
Ooh.
Hey, Foxy.
Just a worthless, self-centered, selfish prick who thinks he's the best at everything he does.
Foxy.
And now I'm stuck in a concrete room with the worst person I know for the rest of eternity.
Foxy.
What? Oh, I see.
Okay.
Left,
Right, left. See, we're doing it.
You're spending so much more time talking than pulling your weight.
I am pulling my weight, you pull yours.
Freeze, robot. Oh, this is it. We surrender.
Excuse me, surrender? Look at him.
How do we fight when we can't even walk well?
Well, we made it this far.
What a bunch of idiots.
Damn. Okay.
What did you call us?
Ooh.
I said, what a bunch of idiots.
Damn. This is.
What a bunch of hippie bubbles. Help?
Damn. Okay. That's working somehow.
We are not idiots. We are your evening star.
Oh, well, that wasn't too bad. I'm genuinely impressed.
Yeah, thanks. You know, I'm kind of tired of fighting all the time.
I never thought that I'd ever say that I actually agree with you.
Nice. Yeah. They get along.
We have to keep moving. We need to find that bloke and get this over with.
They're gonna wish we'd never been here.
Ooh. Ain't that some? They finally can get along. After like so long without getting it. The main star.
This is where all my stuff has been.
Ooh, hey.
I've been looking for that.
Nice.
This is where it all started.
That's right. A one-to-one salvage model of Afton's workshop, featuring the actual tools used in your experiments.
Nice.
I figured if I was going to build a suit of my own, why not go the full way?
Ooh,
It looks tacky, by the way.
tacky. Hey.
A lot of these machines are old, broken down, poorly made.
Hey, the
I
cameras.
suspected
That's
they
it.
all run on the same type of energy, and energy I don't have, which is where you come in.
This is crazy.
No. What's crazy is working with the enemy. What's crazy is that thing over there. This is
Oh.
not crazy. This is progress.
Progress.
And what
Yeah, right.
makes you think I'm going to help you on your little science project?
Oh,
The only
nah.
thing that's left for your daughter. I did my research. You do what I need, and you can have her back.
Oh, yo, that design looks sick. I love that mod. Ooh,
This is what you're looking for.
okay.
The translator to turn remnant into electrical currents. This will do what you need.
See? That wasn't so hard. You are the genius they say you are.
Ooh,
There's one more thing.
okay.
This device is only a converter of energy. An engine won't work without fuel.
Without fuel.
What kind of fuel does it use?
Soul.
It needs blood.
Blood.
Straight from the source.
Ooh.
Raw, unprocessed blood.
Okay.
Cue him.
Oh, nah.
Take the device and show us how it works.
Wait, come on, Major, don't do this.
No.
Are
bro.
you seriously ready to kill for this?
He's done this many times before. What's one more?
That's different. Grief changes people, but this is psychotic.
Progress.
Oh, nah. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, Afton. Hey, yes sir. Afton's working with the dude. That's something. Now that is something.
Slow down, bro. We're trying to distract him, not kill him.
Okay.
The left one, left one.
Eat this. I like that.
Bloody wankers, it's his first time on the road. You're doing great.
Hey.
Oh,
Damn.
Crap, sorry.
Yo, this is actually so funny. Sick. I love it. Yo, you're getting shot at, bro. Damn.
doing a good job drawing attention. All right, now just bring it to park.
Oh, this one?
No, not that one.
Okay, that could have gone better.
Remind me to be more literal next time.
Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, Ennard is coming back.
What are we looking at?
Ooh. What's that? Oh, they're designs.
Is that us?
Freddy, I don't like this. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I don't like this place either, broski.
Come find me.
Come find me. Oh. Ooh. What are they gonna do? Yo.
Hold on, guys. We got you. We have you coming!
Ooh.
We must find Afton.
Oh, okay. I see. Yo, yes sir.
How many of those things did you make?
One for every mascot.
Hey,
Want
nice.
one?
Hey, that's
Just so you know, I'm helping you escape so I can take you back to the others. And so Major doesn't get his hands on that.
Keep telling yourself that.
That
Look
was
for a way
sick.
down.
They're leaving. I don't understand.
We were so close.
Why would he do that?
Hey, scissor lift. 10 o'clock.
Something's on the way.
We need to do something now.
Bonnie, no, it's too dangerous.
Yo, that is actually intense. That's so cool, actually.
Now's our chance. Go, go.
Yeah, just dip. Okay, they got him.
Bonnie?
No. Yo, what are you doing up there, little bro? That is terrifying.
Dear God.
Ooh. Damn. Yo, chill out.
Fools, you'll regret this.
Oh, nah. Why were you climbing up there, little bro? Damn.
Bonnie.
Get him out of there, bro.
Salvage team, bring me the blue one. Inflammatory units, take out the rest.
Oh, okay.
We've got to go.
Everyone in the van. We can't leave him behind.
We have no choice.
Oh, yeah, no. You've got to go. They're gonna salvage him apart. Oh, no. You've got to go, bro. It's fortunate, but you got to leave him behind. And that is the end of that. I love that. I love that. That was so cool. Good blow. That's what he's called. Okay, good blow. Circus baby. Ooh, we got a circus baby voice. That's sick. I'm gonna go ahead and just skip past these little like intermissions here. At least a few of them. There's like a little end bit here.
This one?
No, not that one.
Oh, okay. To be fun. Oh, yo, they should have kept that in the actual stuff. Yeah, I would have loved that. I would have loved if the actual physics of the game, of not the game, of the video stuff just broke like that, where instead of just going off in that direction, they would have just hit the wall, just flown in the other. That would have been funny. They should have kept that in there. They should have kept that. What a missed opportunity. Aside from that, like I said, let's just get at the actual stuff here. So first of all, we're gonna start off with the plot itself, then the actual, just, voice acting itself, ending off the extra animation stuff. Let's get down to it. Now, the plot itself here kicks off right where we left off with Ennard, and of course, just kind of their little, moral dilemma, or not their moral dilemma, but like their little psychological dilemma, multiple personality dilemma. I don't know what you want to call it, but they're going through their little thing, and of course, we do get a better conclusion to this, honestly. Like I said, that's really, really sick, and I love that. I love how they're really just like, hey, I'm tired of fighting, bro. Like, let's just do this. Like, let's just get out of here. And they end up shaking their own hands. I love that. That is so sick, and overall very, very sweet. But aside from that, etc., overall, the actual plot itself here, it goes away from Ennard and onto, Good Bloke, Springtrap, and of course, I think Joder, or the actual just, Colonel themselves here. And then we get a sort of yeah, we get a sort of like a little kind of thing with them, where it's like, what is this thing made of, and how do we? Oh, sorry, and how do we use it? How do we use this remnant stuff? And then Springtrap just kind of gives them the rundown, like it needs blood, it needs raw, unprocessed blood. I think that's either a trick or not completely true. But aside from that, though, then he pulls out a device, and then he just I don't know what he does. He just flashbangs the entire room or just destroys something. But overall, I'm really interested to see how that device works. That is so cool. That is honestly really, really interesting. But yeah, it is. I do believe it is some sort of like converter of like remnant or some like human souls to remnant kind of thing. Where we got that going on here. I do think that's what it is, but it has a double function of kind of just not releasing the remnant, but more or less kind of just having the remnant kind of burst out in a flash kind of deal. And overall, that's going to be really sick, and I wonder what they're going to take that. But aside from that, I'll introduce, like I said, plot itself, then, dives off from Springtrap, goes on to the actual, just, the Bonnie and Chica team. And then we kind of see what's going on with them, trying to cause a distraction, help the others break out. And then they do help, Ennard, kind of just get out of there. But that's for later on. Like I said, overall, though, I'm loving the plot itself here. It's immaculately well done. So put together and overall, so enjoyable. And of course, I ended up yapping for a bit too long. I apologize for that. But overall, it's just so cool. It's just so well done. Continues right where we left off. And of course, just gives us more questions than it does answers. And then it just gives us some slight answers. And of course, some conclusions. But it never really ends like that. It never does. Anything in FNAF is never gonna have a conclusion until at least like the 50th like video or like the 50th game. But aside from that, without any further ado, let's just get on to the actual folks themselves, or the actual folks, the voice acting and stuff. Let's get onto it. Now, of course, the voice acting itself here was peak, hands down, peak. I love it. It was spectacular. The amount of just passion and heart that all these people put into their characters themselves here was immaculate. I loved it. It was so sick and so enjoyable. I loved it. I loved it so much. But aside from, like I said, overall though, vocals themselves here, or vocals, voice acting itself here, very nice. I love it. But without any further ado, let's get on to the actual animation itself. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, the animation itself, it was so sick. I loved it. It was so cool. The custom models, the custom soldiers, vehicles, and of course, just these sort of, like, the area itself here, like, the entire map here was so well put together. I loved it. It was juicy, and it was good, and I love it. But aside from that though, like I said, animation stuff here, peak. Now let's get on to the actual deep dive of the actual stuff here. Now, of course, before I get to the deep dive of stuff here, please go check the actual original stuff here. Link down below, end card right there. But aside from, like I said, please go ahead and check it out. Like I said, aside from the actual, just go ahead and checking out the original stuff here. Also go ahead and if you made to this point of the actual stuff here, hit the like button. And of course, subscribe as it just helps out so much to the channel itself. It just helps me out a ton. So please consider doing that. And of course, notification bell if you want to be notified for any future video as soon as it comes out. Like I said, if you want to be notified for any future video, bell icon as count is there for. But aside from that though, comment down below you guys' thoughts and opinions on this stuff. What do you think is gonna happen for the next segment here? What I'm thinking we're gonna get, we might continue on with Ennard. We might get a little side plot of that, but I do think with the Ennard plotline, we're gonna get maybe an introduction to Baby or Elizabeth in that kind of aspect. As we heard her voice in that last segment itself here, and maybe with Elizabeth back online or like alive again, we're gonna get some more interesting details and more interesting kind of just like processes going on here. I'm overall very interested to see how that goes. That is really cool and overall very well done. But like I said, aside from the actual just Ennard plotline for the Springtrap and Good Bloke plotline, I do think they're gonna meet up with the crew at some point. They're gonna stop somewhere, then of course they're gonna get found by the big group, and then of course issues are kind of ensue with the discovery of this remnant device. And of course, kind of just like, hey, why did you leave us? Why did you leave? And it's like, I was trying to make sure they didn't get their hands on this device. And hopefully that ends off well. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little scared for bro. He was about to get murked. But luckily, Springtrap ended up turning on to at least let his heart speak for this time. But aside from that, like I said, overall though, the actual plot itself here, I'm really interested how that goes. But aside from, like I said, Leave your comments down below on what do you think is gonna happen there. But aside from that, introduce can I just and what do you think is gonna happen to Toy Bonnie? Do you think he's gonna get extracted or something like that? Like I said, leave all your theories and stuff like that down below. Without introduce, get on to actual deep dive itself here. I'm just yapping at this point. Let's get down to it. Now, of course, going on to the the deep dive itself, what I kind of get into, I kind of get more into depth and into the nitty gritty of the actual video itself here. Like I said before, plot itself here. Voice acting itself here, and animation itself here. Let's get right down to it. Now, of course, I'm not gonna go ahead and start off, again where I was kind of going off. I'm just gonna kind of go a little bit past this segment here. Like I said, we have Ennard kind of going through his little dilemma here with his split personalities, kind of fighting against each other. Then they escape, and then at this point in maybe almost 3 minutes, 1 minute and 40 seconds in, they kind of come to an agreement and of course start to agree with each other. And then we go on to the actual Springtrap and Good Bloke plotline here, which overall I love. This is like my favorite segment of the itself here. And then we get this revelation that Elizabeth is here, is alive, not alive, but like it's just in this facility being studied. And you can just see the face on Springtrap, and you can just see this sort of look on him that's so, I don't know what it is, stunned, dismayed, shocked, like just speechless. It's just speechless. And then he reaches inside and pulls out a device.
This is what you're looking for. A translator to turn remnant into electrical currents. This will do what you need.
See? That wasn't so hard. You are the genius they say you are.
There's one more thing.
Ugh.
This device is only a converter of energy.
A converter of energy.
An engine won't work without fuel.
And then we get this little just this little, not speech, but more or less we get this sort of just what's the word for it? We just get this drop, or like this big reveal.
What kind of fuel does it use?
It needs blood.
Blood.
Straight from the source. Raw, unprocessed blood.
Boom. And then hook, line, sinker. You're stuck in the edge of stuff here. But aside from, like I said, or rather the big reveal, the remnant converter, what it uses as fuel, and of course how it kind of works. It converts raw blood into fuel, and of course either somehow the translator itself here turns that fuel into electrical signals that give the actors animatronics themselves their energy and of course durability and or not durability, but maybe what's the word for it? Flexibility, probably like that. But aside from that though, there's still a few things we don't understand here. I do not think that it is just kind of raw blood, like raw blood. I do think it has a mixture of something, as of course the souls of these people are in these animatronics. Their souls. How do you do that? How do you get a soul into a body like that? You can't just use blood. You can't just say blood and just expect that to be an answer. Is the blood mixed with something? Is it actually some other type of fuel? Or is it just baloney? Is his entire speech here baloney? And of course it does take a sort of necessary sacrifice in order to just make remnant. I don't know. But aside from that though, just this plot itself here will probably get more delved into in the next part, especially since they've gotten Toy Bonnie, and they say that they got one in each animatronic, so they'll probably try to extract it from Bonnie and try to see how that works. And then we get this little scene here with the segment, and just I like this, like look at this. Like boom! Oh, that was actually so sick. I love that. Like look at this. I wonder what this is though. What does he do here? Does he release the remnant, or does he sort of activate it as a timed flash, a timed explosive? Well, it doesn't explode. It kind of just probably scatters and just interrupts the actual the electronics around it. But aside from that though, it still did something, because we do see the effects of the room itself here after this is used. These little white particles are now in the room with these sort of this sort of glow coming around it. It could just be a flashbang for all I know. That's sick though. I love that. And then of course we get this segment here with Ennard that I want to talk about a little bit more in depth. Like look at this. They just entered the room where Circus Baby was. Little like white scattering dots, almost like what's the word for, like stars in a galaxy in a way, or like maybe like neurons in the brain in a way, just flashing and dying, or flashing and like fading. Come find me. And then we get this little like moment here between Ennard and Circus Baby, and you just see this sort of like unspoken interaction, and I love that. I love this for the plot itself, and I love this for Ennard, as this is kind of just such a wicked development. But before that, we do get a little bit of a bigger plot line here with the actual just Bonnies and Chicas themselves here. Yeah, they're on distraction duty and just end up doing pretty damn good. And then after that, we added this little segment here. We do find that Team Chica does end up fighting Ennard, and of course, manages to rescue them. And then of course, Lefty does something interesting. They glow their hand, and somehow Bro feels better, or at least Bro is supposed to feel better. Not sure how that works. But aside from that, we get the plotline itself here with back to Afton, back to Bloke.
For every mascot. Why? You want one?
How many of those things did you make?
Hold on. Right here.
How many of those things did you make?
One for every mascot.
Every mascot.
Why? You want one?
This dude.
Just so you know, I'm helping you escape so I can take you back to the others. And so Major doesn't get his hands on that.
Yeah.
Keep telling yourself that.
And then yeah, quick little segue. Then we get to the actual just bigger plotline itself here, and then of course all ties in together. We do see Team Chica getting to the roof, and then of course watching as random guy and Springtrap kind of just dip out of the way. And then of course with Team Bonnie, we see them like kind of saying like, what are they doing? Why are they leaving? And then of course then we kind of go back into the actual Colonel perspective, or not Colonel perspective, like the actual J-Gem's facility perspective, along with the animatronics themselves. And then of course it ends off with this final segment here with Toy Bonnie and of course the Major here, where they end up doing a little bit of fight sequence, start doing their thing, and then of course unfortunately Toy Bonnie falls to his doom. Literal doom. He literally falls off and just turns into a bit of mangled scrap. After that though, then we get this little retreating moment where they gotta, they're most likely gonna be following the actual other vehicle itself here, and kind of just continuing on that segue into the next video, or the next segment of the interview. But aside from that though, like I said, overall though, plotline itself here, very simplistic, a lot of moving parts that overall converge into a really, really cool point, and overall, I like it a lot. And I love how it kind of splits off into a tree, and then it goes right back into like a center point itself here, and I love that. I love that so much. That's so sick, and overall never keeps you bored. That's so unique. Well, not extremely unique. We've had other like content out there in terms of like movies, animations, or TV shows kind of doing the same thing here, but this is still a really, really, really cool plotline, a very, very, very well developed story, and I like it a lot. It's overall very sick. A lot of moving pieces that converge into a center point, and then continue off at just end up at a certain point in their stories themselves here. But aside from that though, it overall kind of gives us this like what's the word for it? It gives us this sort of moment to not breathe, but sort of this sort of what's the word for it? I'm trying to find it. Is like it gives us a moment to continue the story off as we left it, but also allows us to kind of not figure out all the details. Because if we were there for all the details themselves here for one of these stories, we get some like major reveals, we'd be left out on some other details. We'd be left out on like what happened to Ennard, what happened to the random guy, and of course Springtrap, or what happened to Team Chica and Team Bonnie, or what even happened to the Major. And I do feel like we don't get too much of a perspective for Major yet, and that is probably very intentional, as he is still a very mysterious character, especially now so. But aside from that though, I'm really interested to hear what this guy's all about. Why he wants to do this, what he's hoping to accomplish. We know it's progress, but like, in terms of what? Warfare? National security? Weapons of mass destruction? What is their plot? What is their end goal here? I don't really know. And of course, I do want to figure that out within at least some point in the series itself here, what this overarching goal of J Gems is. And I do feel like we're gonna get that, but just not anytime soon, unfortunately. But overall, though, I still love the plotline itself here. I still love how all these stories developed. I still feel like, certain segments or certain things get left behind. Certain soldiers get left behind. Like, who was that lady from the last video? Is she like this like warden? Is she like this important figure in terms of in terms of J Gems? Is she like the right hand woman? There's a lot of other stuff that we got to kind of just figure out here that we're not really getting here, and it's kind of disappointing. But overall, it's kind of necessary. At this point, it is kind of necessary. But aside from that, though, like I said, I do hope that in this some future episodes of this series, we do get this kind of overarching plotline of why J Gems is doing the things that they do, and of course why the animatronics have to take the steps that they need to take. Like, it's overall. I feel like that's coming soon, but I do feel like it's going to still be a while before we get that. But aside from that, like I said, overall, the plot itself here, very well done, very well developed, very, very interesting, and overall, very, very well complicated. I love it. But aside from that, like I said, that for doing the teacher's voice acting itself here. Now, of course, the voice acting itself here is gas. All these segments have so much life in them, so much like emotion to them. Like, look at all of these. Like, it's just
crazy. This is progress.
Progress.
And what makes you think I'm going to help you on your little science project?
Bro, it just sounds, he's not pissed or furious. He's like, not shocked either. He's like more like, what, like very sassy. Like, what makes you think I'll work with the likes of you? Like, kind of sassiness. I love that from Springtrap. And I love how, like, Urchin, like, like Major has this, like, cold, logical kind of just dialect. Where it's like, this is progress. And it's just, you don't hear any kind of emotion out of it. It's just, this is progress. Like, it's so cool. And I love it so much.
The only thing that's left of your daughter.
Entire segment was so good.
I did my research.
Like,
you do what I need, and you can have her back.
Nice. Blackmail. And then this segment here is so good. Like, listen to
the
this.
Translator to turn remnant into electrical currents. This will do what you need.
The emotion into that. The emotion is like, this will do what you need. Like, it's just like he's not disappointed. He's just tired. He is just tired. That it's like it's like that phrase where it's like I'm just tired. I'm not mad, I'm not upset, I'm not depressed, I'm just tired. Like that kind of thing. It's so stupid, but I love it. And overall, that's exactly how Springtrap, just sounds for this segment right here. And overall, he kills it. He kills it. The voice actor itself here for Springtrap kills it, and I love it just so much. And then, of course, then we get, this sort of, like, dramaticness into it.
Hard. You are the genius they say you are.
And then this.
There's one more thing.
Like, not this... It has this like sort of ominous air, not only from the actual voice acting itself here, but from the actual just like ambient music around here. And I want to talk about that, but I don't have enough time. But the ambient music, the ambient music itself here, gas.
This device is only a converter of energy. An engine won't work without fuel.
Yeah.
What kind of fuel does it use?
It needs blood. Straight from the source. Raw. Unprocessed blood.
That segment just hits so hard because you can just hear this dead cold seriousness and just this sort of almost monstrous ominousness coming from Springtrap's voice actor herself here. I love it. But aside from that, though, like I said, just the voice acting itself here for the entire video itself is gas. Circus Baby's little voice acting sound segment, really cool. I like it. Ennard, amazing. Of course, just, the actual, just, Team Bonnie and Team Chica, gas, super well done. Very, very fire, I love it. And then, of course, we get into the actual, just, characters like Major, and, of course, the bloke himself here. And overall, they're cool, like, their voice acting stuff here is really good. I just feel like certain segments could be a little bit better. Like, what was it, like, hold on, let me go to a specific segment here.
Poorly made. I suspected they all run on the same type of energy.
Not yet,
and energy I don't have, which is where you come in.
This is crazy.
No. What's crazy is working with the enemy. What's crazy is that thing over there.
That thing over there.
This is not crazy. This is progress.
And yeah, I do feel like certain times with the major themselves here, they sound a little, what's the word for it? Uh, I think it's just kind of an accent thing where it's just kind of almost sounds like a little odd. But aside from that, though, I got no problems with it. It's overall very cool and very just adds this sort of like element of like cold logicalness to the major, and I love it. It's really really unique. But with the bloke himself here, he's like, this is crazy. He's like, this is crazy. It's just I wish it was like this is crazy. Like it's like more emotion to it, more like just like not franticness, but more like just more like what's the word for it? More emotionalness. Just like this is in look, this is insane. This is insane, Major. Like I wish we got a little bit more like that. But aside from that, though, it's still really good. And like I said, super enjoyable. And of course, we can't all be top tier voice actors. We can't hire top tier voice actors. And of course, these people did the best they can. And overall, that is enough. They are trying. They are doing it. And overall, I love it. But aside from that, though, I do wish certain segments were kind of played out in a different manner. But that's just kind of my perspective on it. But aside from that, like I said, overall though, voice acting stuff here, gas. I love it for all them actual, just all the actual characters themselves here. I love it, especially Ennard. Ennard's like one of my favorite ones here so far. In terms of just this sort of like dual nature of Ennard, and then of course how they kind of just ended up agreeing with each other, agreeing with themselves, like yes, we will work together finally. But aside from that, like overall though, I love it. I love it so much. It's spectacular, super well done. We're very very gas. Anyways, I've made this video already like 15 times, like 2 times longer than the actual original stuff here. So let's just get to the actual just editing itself here, or the actual animation stuff here. Of course, original models themselves here, gas, I love them. The actual just animatronics themselves here, gas, I love them. Like just like where is it like right like I love this model of Springtrap. This Springtrap model's gas. Ennard looks gas. Just all of them look amazing. And then of course we get this just slap segment, and I love it all. I love all the like little details here. The FNAF 2 animatronics. I think yeah, this is FNAF 2 like endoskeletons, and then of course we get so many good models themselves, and I just love it all so much. The scenery, the lighting, everything looks so good, and of course so much of it is executed in such a amazing manner. Like I said, the models themselves here are fire, and I love them so much. They're so well picked, so well used, and overall very, very good to look at. But aside from that, though, let's get into the actual main important part I want to talk about here: the lighting itself. The lighting itself here is manipulated into such a good manner that it creates this sort of like aura, not aura like oh 100 aura. Like no, it creates this sort of like field. Like it's just like it. This thing is glowing, and you can tell it's glowing because of how it's lighting up Springtrap. And of course, you can tell Springtrap's eyes are glowing because of how it kind of just lights up the surrounding area of his like eyeballs. And then of course, we know that this area behind him is so bright because like his shoulders from the front here are so like are just almost covered in darkness, and we can just kind of tell how bright this room would be, where the brightness is coming from, and of course just kind of where the lighting is coming from. And I love it. I love it so much. It's so well detailed, so gas, and overall very very nice to look at. It's so cool. And of course, aside from that though, it also helps create some very dramatic scenes, like with the spring trap that I was just showing you. I love it. I love it so much. But aside from that, like I said, just the lighting itself here is manipulated in such a way that it creates so many fire scenes and just so many fire segments themselves here that I honestly, like I said, if you want to make a video just even like 4 times better, you just gotta manipulate your lighting in such a great manner. Like it's that easy. Like for certain segments, the lighting is like, if you have a fire animation but you don't have fire lighting, it's gonna look trash. And I'll stand by that. Lighting itself here enhances a video. It can just kind of direct it. Not like direct it, but sort of like create depth and create life in a way. Or like realism. And I love that in a video. And I love that just so much because it's so integral. It's just so integral here, and it works so well. I love it. Like I said, lighting itself here, amazing. And now the actual animation flow and just the actual animation style itself here are also very, very important and overall very, very well executed. Like I said, the smoothness of the animation stuff here is sick. Like this entire segment is so nice and to look at.
Raw, unprocessed blood.
Like it's just so cool. And of course, it's just this sort of like dead-eyed seriousness, like dead-eyed stare that Springtrap gives would overall not be possible if just the smoothness of the animation stuff here was not as good as it was. And overall, it's really good. Like I said, just animation, just flow, amazing type of stuff here. I love it. It's so well done, so executed, very, very well done. But I do say the choreography is a little strange. But to be fair, I don't think any of these dudes are like fighting are like fighting. But aside from, like I said, overall though, they don't like watch like fighting movie kind of stuff here, and I don't think the animatronics have been trained to learn kung fu. So overall, it's understandable. But aside from, like I said, just overall the actual just choreography itself here is garbage. I'm playing. It's good enough. It's good enough. But aside from, like, etc. overall, the actual just animation flow itself here, very, very cool. I love it. It's so spectacular, so cool, and overall very, very nice to look at. And of course, the actual animation style itself here, very unique, very, very, very nice, and overall very, very cool. I love it so much. I love this heavy emphasis we get in the actual lighting itself here. I love the heavy emphasis we get into these, these stairs that the animatronics themselves have, such as this segment with Ennard, like where it's like look at this stair. It reminds me so much of the actual just teaser we got of like Ennard. Like, look at this almost dead-eyed, just like speechless stare. Like, it's just it helps you kind of just understand like how Ennard is feeling here. Instead of feeling shocked, they're stunned. They can't move, kind of feel, and I love that. Anyways, without further ado, like I said, overall the animation stuff here, very well done. I love it. Now let's get on to the actual end card. Okay, without further ado, that does kind of end off the actual stuff here. Like I said, please go check it out. Link down below, end card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links to get to that original video, so please go check it out. And of course, TLDR, too lazy didn't read. Gas. The type of was gas. I love it. Plot amazing. Voice acting amazing. Animation amazing. I love it. TLDR. There we go. But aside from that section, please go check it out. Link down below. Link right there. And of course, another end card right there for another one maybe this you're interested in catching. So please consider check that as well. And of course, like I said before, hit the like button. Subscribe, as it just helps out so much. The channel itself, it just helps me out a ton, so please go help me out as well. But aside from that, like I said, also hit the bell icon for the next time I upload if you're interested in catching the videos as you can. And like I said, I will try to upload the next segment of the interview as soon as it comes out. So if you want to just go ahead and hit the notification bell, and of course wait for that episode when that eventually when the actual just interview episode does come out for me to react to. Like I said, notification bell. But aside from that, like I said, overall, comment down below you guys' thoughts opinions under the stuff here, and of course, where do you think the story's gonna pick up from here? Whose perspective do you think we're gonna pick up first? With Ennard, Springtrap, the Major, Toy Bonnie, who knows? But like I said, leave all your thoughts, opinions, and theories themselves down below. But aside from that, without further ado, that does end up the actual stuff here. Like I said, have a great day, take care of yourself, stay safe, have a nice night, and of course, one last thing though. One last little thing, please consider hitting the share button itself here. It helps me out just so much as a creator itself here for you guys to share this stuff here, and of course shows how much you enjoyed this stuff here, as well as just like I said, helping me out just at a max. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and share the video stuff here, just somebody that you think would enjoy it, hit the share button. But aside from that though, take care, stay safe. I'll be seeing you boys later on. Yeah, see you guys. Bye bye.